Hey, welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith. We're down here. We took a couple days to come down to Silver Dollar City, down by Branson. It's one of my favorite places in the world, except for home. And having kind of a relaxing couple of days. I'm going to go over here in a minute and uh, introduce you to a descendant of a Liberty Tree and talk a little bit about what I think that means for our future. We've talked a little bit in the last couple of videos about what I think is going to happen and what can be done, not necessarily to stop it, but to see our way through it, and then to come out the other side in what I think can be a much better place than we are right now. So anyway, we're not over at the rides right now. The kids are going to be over there in a little bit, and Daddy will watch them. Mommy and Daddy will watch them do all the roller coasters and things. But I tell you what, this is, you come down to Silver Dollar City, and we're just off in kind of one of the quiet areas, the kind of areas that I like, if you can kind of see around here. I've been coming down here since I was a baby. And this is not just, this is a slice of America. If you haven't been to Silver Dollar City, I know people will think, it's just another theme park. It's just a bunch of craziness and stuff. And it can get, pretty busy. But it's about America. It's about American history. It's about our past. I mean, which I know that's what history is. But it is. You come down here and Silver Dollar City is America. So I'm going to pause this for a second. If I can see how to pause this. I don't know how to pause this. Hey, Aiden, come here for a second. I can't see how to pause this stinking thing. So you're going to have to come around here because, and I'm rolling right now, so I'm looking like an idiot on this thing. See if you can pause it without stopping it.
Hi.
Okay, we're not over at the Liberty Tree yet, but I just wanted to stop for a minute. Can you all hear the song that's being sung over there? Back here, we're seeing how cabins were built. And I tell you what I can do when I'm down here. We're going to get to the Liberty Tree in just a couple of minutes. I can just sit down here and I can listen to this stuff and I can watch this stuff. And, our life's too busy now. And what may happen in the future just might cause more people. I think it'll be a good thing to take a good hard look at simplifying their lives, getting back to the basic ways, the old ways, when the things that were truly important took up more of our time and our attention, and they came out at the end of the day, instead of being frantic and disappointed that they didn't get everything done that they should have, went to bed understanding that they'd accomplished something and with the purpose of getting up in the morning. So let's see if I can pause this by myself. Oh, you want to come over and pause this again for me? Okay, we're still on our way over to the Liberty Tree. I'll be there in a minute. But I stopped here to look there behind me. You see that cannon and mortar? Those were implements of our freedom. You don't go many places nowadays, do you, and see those things around? I think about that, so y'all can look at that for just a minute. Realize that our freedom wasn't won by arguing, right? Okay, now we're going to go over here. I love that music playing behind me, too. They're not playing it for me. I just happen to be in front of it. Okay, now here, and I'm going to get here, I'm going to ask Aiden, and right there is what he's going to be reading off of, the Liberty Tree. And it's right behind us here. And I know that I can't, matter of fact, let me get on the other side of you here, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm making y'all busy. But right here, I've asked Aiden to read that, if he can, because I can't read it. You'd be looking at the back of my head. So you can just listen here for a second. Okay, Aiden, would you read that? And
Sure.
can you do it loud? Go ahead and
Yeah.
take off your mask. It'll be all right for this.
Okay.
Okay. This is fascinating, and I've wanted to shoot a video about this for quite a while. Okay. Make sure you're loud enough because we can't really reshoot this.
Okay. In the shade of one of the colonial Boston's largest trees, patriots known as the Sons of Liberty
Okay.
assembled to
Let me stop you for
protest.
just half a second. We're gonna adjust this. Okay. Aiden's having a little bit of a voice issue, so I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna read it. Okay. The Liberty Tree. In the shade of one of colonial Boston's largest trees, patriots known as the Sons of Liberty assembled to protest Britain's Stamp Act of 1765. Should have brought my glasses. In the days leading to the Revolutionary War, large shade trees in villages and townships served as meeting sites. These meetings stirred the birth of a nation, and the large shade trees under which the citizens met became known as Liberty trees. The British so hated the emblems of freedom displayed throughout the 13 colonies that when they occupied Boston and Charleston, they cut down the local Liberty trees. Annapolis, Maryland was never occupied during the conflict, allowing its Liberty tree to become the oldest living survivor of the Revolutionary era. On September 16, 1999, Hurricane Floyd fatally damaged the Liberty tree's trunk, causing necessary removal of the 600-year-old tulip poplar. The 4-day extraction was preceded by a solemn memorial ceremony. Today, descendants of the final Liberty tree have been planted in each of the 13 colonies, plus 3 other locations celebrating the spirit of America. Upon this site stands the 16th descendant of the last original Liberty tree. It is dedicated to all past, present, and future patriots who support and crusade for the continued liberty of our great United States of America. Okay, what does that say? You know, I'm sure that was as meaningful to most of you as it was to me, but it makes me think of very possibly what could happen here in the future. That last Liberty tree in Annapolis had lived its life. It was damaged beyond repair by a storm, right? A hurricane. I'm sure that you can see the parallel there with what's happening to our country. But cuttings were taken from that tree and put around in different parts, one on each of the 13 colonies and a couple of others. And this is one of them. And I love coming past this every time I'm down here. And it makes me think that when this great country of ours finally succumbs to the storm that's whirling around us right now, the way back, I think, is a planting of many new little Americas made up of patriots who will found a new America in little bits and pieces. And hopefully those bits and pieces will come together. And that's for each of us to stand strong, as I said in the last one, to stand strong and develop everything we can to resist what's happening. But then, more importantly, because I don't think we're gonna win this one, to reestablish the country or countries founded on God, on liberty and freedom, and hopefully create something better for our kids and grandkids and theirs. So let's think about what happened to that original or that last surviving Liberty tree and see the parallel in what we're doing now and establish our own Liberty trees wherever we are. And then we'll probably come together. That's what my 5th book is about. That's what I'm writing right now. So, and the 4th will be out here in about a week or so. Anyway, I'm going to get back and I'm going to sit down for a while, watch the kids doing roller coasters. I am here in America. I know that sounds very dramatic, but this is America. It's the way America used to be. It's the way America is when you're here. And I'm going to go over there and can you hear that woman singing over there, How Great Thou Art? If that ain't America, I don't know what is. You all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.